your bloodline. Okay, I gotta wipe this table off. Still drinking my alkaline water before I party and bullshit tonight. Let me wipe this table off. Okay, let's get into this ancient cold case. So maybe this might, I don't know, if you go deep into your ascensions, maybe this might, let me make sure y'all can hear me this time. Okay. Maybe this might go all the way back to your ancient bloodline. It might be somebody else's story. It don't necessarily have to be your ancestors. Okay. All right.
This new year.
All right. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. What story comes up out of this? Let's go. Give me some cards on this. I gotta do my spirit box reads. Oh, we got Anubis. Hey. So the first card out, we have Anubis. So somehow you are connected to Anubis. If you don't know who Anubis is, Anubis is in charge of mummifying, and he's in charge of guiding souls. So you could have an Anubis connection. Okay. So he's in charge of the graveyards and, Okay. So if people been going in the graveyards on you, your ancestor there. That's another reason why they get fucked up. Because that's an ancient deity right there in charge of the graveyards and guide souls and mummified bodies. It could be something about soup. I think your ancestors used to eat a lot of soup or make a lot of soups because I'm seeing this. And no, it's not Campbell's. So they can make food, pasta from scratch. They can make pasta from scratch. Your ancestor. Okay. So if Anubis guided these people's souls, these two ancestor souls, they could, they could have been, wife, pharaoh, goddess together. But I'm seeing like they flourished by making some type of soup, pasta. They make pasta or something for people, feasts. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. So what happened? So that's the first card out. They talking about these two people. So what happened? There we go. There. Ciao. Pharaoh, goddess. We could try to figure out from their story who they are, but I just told you it was two people. And how they flourish is they make pasta as a man and a woman. Their souls, he guided the souls and he mummified them. So they could be mummified already. These are two people that's already mummified. A Queen of Pentacles energy and a very intelligent pharaoh. Okay? We'll figure out who this pharaoh and this goddess is. Okay? But we got to figure out what happened. Okay? Then I'll go look the story up and then I can figure it out. I know some stories from ancient days, so I probably could figure out who they are. Okay? Oh. Somebody backstabbed, lied, and deceived. So that was going on back in those days. The Red Sea. I don't know why I'm seeing the Red Sea next to him. So it got something to do with the Red Sea. And he's sitting by water right there. So he was from across like Upper Egypt or Lower Egypt. It got something to do with Upper, Lower Egypt. And I see she got the red on and he got the blue on. So it's like upper, lower, and he got the cobra on too. On his head, and she got, so you know how you can figure out Upper, Lower Egypt. They be having it on their, their crowns, like low, one be high. So it'll tell you whether or not, and he has a blue cup. So it would tell you whether or not they from upper or lower Egypt. Let me see. Yeah, I'll try. So his is kind of low, hers is higher. And he got red on. So I don't know why I believe. Oh, child. This is somebody that's part of her tribe. And she got the red on. This is somebody part of her tribe. And this is on the other side. So I'm going to put this on the other side. This is somebody from the other side of, you know, they had beef. Like y'all be having beef. You know, different people wearing different colors. They had beef back then. Upper and lower Egypt. Yeah. So he was from lower Egypt. She's from upper Egypt. Okay. And this person, whoever this person is, they used to go to war battles. Maybe somebody passed away in a battle against lower Egypt. Okay. This woman right here. So let's see what this is about. Child. There's another goddess. That's the Kemet. Or is that Basset? That's the Kemet. Yeah, that's the Kemet. So there's the Kemet right there. She got red. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune. You got the snake and the devil on here. You got the blue on top. So this person was part of some other type of culture or something like that. You know, you see the devil on the wheel. That's Horus. That's the eye of Horus. So they belong to Horus. And this group belongs to Ra, sun. Okay, I get it. I get it so far. I get it so far. So this Sekhmet was with this woman right here. She deals with this woman right here. And it's something about battle. So it's like red against blue. What's this? Lower Egypt, higher Egypt. Sekhmet is out here. I'm trying to figure out if that's Sekhmet or that Basset. She got the two lions in the back. That's Sekhmet. Queen of Wands. That's Sekhmet. And we got the Ten of Wands. Burdens. He has red on. So there we go. We got 10-10. So this is this person. A lot of burdens. A lot of war. A lot of battles. So about the 10th battle, this person was taken down by Lower Egypt. And you see him with the blue wands, right? So they went to battle. About the 10th time he got. And you see her with the blue wand. Okay. It could be some shit to think that somebody of the same tribe, or maybe Sekhmet was dealing with this, because I see her with the blue wand right there. So maybe she had connections with this Lower Egypt right here somehow. But she's a part of this woman, this other woman, goddess tribe right here. There go the blue wands again. Sent messages. I told you a lot of wars and battles. 8. They sent a message. So that's why that wand there. Sekhmet sent a message to them, to Lower Egypt. Okay? 8 messages. Maybe after this person was put down. I ain't gonna say put down like that, like a dog, but this person passed away about the 10th round. About the 8th round, she sent a message. Must have been a harsh message. And then about the 10th round, whoever this was taken out by the 10th fight. Or something like that. So, yeah. So, that's what this got to do with. Sekhmet is along with this goddess right here. Must have to figure this one out. She got a rabbit next to her. So maybe y'all been seeing rabbits lately. Y'all play that game. What's that game with the? Y'all might like playing a game with the little chess boards. They got little you know what I'm talking about. They got these little Chinese checkers or something like that. I don't know what it is, like something like that. Y'all might like playing that. I forgot what they call it, but it's like green, red, all that stuff. Checkers, like some type of Japanese checkers or something. Y'all might play that a lot. It's for a reason. Somebody used to read Ruins, because this is what it's looking like to me too. Ruins. So somebody was like psychic. Somebody read Ruins. Ciao. So maybe she was reading Ruins. I'm getting Securement sent the message to Lower Egypt, like to stop the battle or something like that during the 8th time. Like we want to, stop or something like that. And they kept going or something like that. Because maybe this woman did a reading. You see her with that in her hand? Ruins. So this person was a ruin reader. Something like a tarot reader, but they read ruins. They read the future. And so they got a future reading on maybe somebody going to battle. Somebody that was in this clique is what you would call it now. There's the one with the blue, with the cup. There you go. And I don't know why I'm getting like, yeah, they want to surrender. It's over. They want to surrender. It's over by. So some slick shit went on. So, because there he go. Like, yeah, we bring a couple offerings. We want to feast. You see that? They was feasting. Soup. See the soup again? So, yeah, like the battle's over. Some shit like that is what I'm picking up. We come to bring titans or offerings and shit like that. They came across the river and bought some type of offer, a party, a feast, food, all that shit. Okay, it's over. About that 8th time. About the 8th battle. Something ain't go right. Look. Somebody did some slick shit during the feast. You see it with the smoke around her? There we go, infiltrating. There we go with the infiltrating again. So somebody did something. His bitch. I'm going to say his bitch. So his wife, see her with the blue on? She didn't like that. Look how she looking over here at Sakemic now. And this woman. You know how it was back then. You're not supposed to mix or whatever. They were the Anubis, though. These people right here, this man that passed away with the 10 of swords that went to battle for them. So this must be some type of warrior for them. About the 8th message. A message was sent to Lower Egypt, like, we're finished. This was before the 10th battle. They came over there and celebrated. Somebody infiltrated. So that started this shit back up again. Look, during the feast. Sneaky. And see how this woman looking over at them? Look. On the other side, watching them. So she's watching them. There's that blue wine right there. She's watching them. So this is a jealous, envious woman that he had. Because you see the red and the blue over here. Like, we're going to make this, maybe they was trying to unify or something like that. Come over there and feast. He made this offer, and he went over there and feast with them, a couple offering, and this chick got jealous right here. She ain't like that. So during the 8th, it was a message sent, surrender or something, and then he said a peace offering. He came over here, but his woman is the one that got mad. Watching them celebrate with, this is Sekemet right here, and this woman right here. That's her ruin. So maybe she didn't like that. Maybe she called them witches. Maybe she thought they was witches because she reads ruins. Maybe that's what the battle was about. Like, they wicked. But actually, in all reality, the devil's right there in your fucking camp. You get what I'm saying? The devil's over there with you. So, giving and receiving. I told you they wanted to make a truce so they could flourish all together. But somebody set a plan. I think it's this woman set a plan to infiltrate. You see him coming over there on the boat? Okay. They sent somebody to sneak in and infiltrate. Damn. They brought this person over there to infiltrate this party. There go my yacht, look. And the ancestors, look. Oh, no, you don't. Look at my yacht. Oh, no, you don't. So she got red on, so she with Sekemet and them too. And Anubis. Look. Then woke the ancestors up over there while they celebrating. I told you. So they did something to infiltrate, and it took out probably like 5 people, including this man right here. He must have been like about to be the upcoming pharaoh. That's what I'm getting. This man right here was like an upcoming pharaoh, the next one to take the throne or something like that. So this woman, the devil's on this camp. Like, what the... I just seen Aquarius. It's like this lady foretold this. I just seen that star Aquarius, and look how it looked. Like, I get this woman right here. She told Sekemet this was going to happen. Like, foretold the future. Like, this was going to happen. She reads ruins or something. So the lower Egypt thought that the higher Egypt do witchcraft. They're into witchcraft. But this lady foretold this is what's going to happen on this side right here. The devil is over here in their camp. This woman probably was the devil. Okay. And told her, you're going to be in regret. If you go over there and make an offering to them, 4 cuts, you're going to be in regret. Just leave it alone. So it was some type of celebration feast. And they rode over there. This woman sent somebody over there, right over there, infiltrate, took out 5 people. Sneaky. I get it was sneaky done. Like, snuck around and took people out. This was sneaky done. But this lady, when she read these ruins, she told Sekemet, this is what's going to happen. They're going to Anubis, death. She foretold death. See? You see him got his foot on people necks and shit, and they face in the water. This is not going to be good. She told her, this is not going to be good. This is not going to turn out good. How many people in that picture? 1, 2, 3. There's that man. The pharaoh is going to end up unalive. The next upcoming pharaoh is going to end up unalive. You see his head in the water? You see Anubis got his foot on his head? Like, that's what she foretold. Damn. I just heard that, the upper room. I don't know why I just heard that. Look, movement. Chariot. Child. They had Lower Egypt fuck up Higher Egypt. The Lower Egypt thought these people was witches and warlocks because somebody over there, they was flourishing, but they had somebody read ruins. This woman, that's what this pharaoh thought these women was witches. So when she sent a peace offering, he was down with it. He was down with it. The woman wasn't. So I think she stayed back, but she had somebody to infiltrate while they was feasting and celebrating. Had somebody sneak around and take people out. Even the pharaoh, that's supposed to, the up and coming pharaoh. Child, what is wrong with people? But this lady told Sekhmet, nah, don't do that. I don't know why Sekhmet even came out, and that's my name, like, but I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about this story right here. It ain't my by surprise that shit came out. So it's a story. This shit crazy. Child. And who is this? Ptah? Osiris. That's Osiris. So you got Anubis and Osiris. And Osiris is Anubis basically dad, adopted dad. So that could be Nephis. So that might be Nephis and Osiris. Okay. Osiris and Nephis is sister. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Nephisis. And you had Osiris, Isis. They twins. They all twins. Nephisis, Ptah. No, Set. So they all friends. I mean, brothers and sisters. So is that who that is that came over there to infiltrate Set? Oh. Oh. There we go. Set. That's who they came over there. They had Set. So this story is about Osiris, Set. That's his brother. You got Sekhmet was down with them too. Upper and Lower Egypt. And then you have Nephisis. That's Anubis is actually Nephisis' son, but Isis and Ptah is the one that adopted Osiris and Isis is the one that adopted Anubis. So that was Set that came over there and set it all. Basically, took out 5 people. And so this might, what am I picking up that story about? So, okay, so I'm picking up the story about, that's when they went on the judgment. So I'm picking up the story about the feast, and they're feasting, and Osiris and Set had beef because he was an upcoming pharaoh. That's what I'm picking up. Sekhmet was with them too, but with this group, but it was a lot of things hidden because they are with Horus. They with Ra. So basically, they took Set was mad because Osiris was the next coming up pharaoh. Where is it at? The next pharaoh. He was the next rising pharaoh. His dad chose him. Set got mad, right? And set him up at a party. So that's the story I'm picking up. Set got mad and had like a basket or something for him to go in. You know, he wanted him. Look I got a surprise for you. It's like something that he built for him. This is a whole party. Yeah. I got a surprise for you. Won't you sit there? I want to see who could fit in this basket or this casket. Let me see if you can fit in this casket. And then what he did was lock them in there. There go Anubis. What he did was lock them in there. And make sure he was able to come out. And then Isis was to find him, find that basket. Once she finally found him, it was like, she helped him get out of there. But then Set came again and got him and took him and chopped them all up, scattered his bones across the whole land. And Isis wouldn't stop looking for him, his pieces. So she went and picked up every piece, the only piece she couldn't find, and let's put it together with the monument represent in Washington, D.C. The only thing she could not find, for some odd reason for her to get pregnant, was the penis. Okay? That's represent the monument in Washington, D.C. You just look that up. That's Osiris' penis. Why they got it there? Don't ask me. And they say when they go do the inauguration, they get the spirit of Osiris in them when they go do inauguration. The spirit of Osiris come through them. Because if you ever notice, the lightning always hit that monument. Like they doing some type of, witchcraft at the top of the goddamn monument. Pay attention to that. Every time you see it, the thunder, the lightning always hit the monument. So that's the only piece she could not find. But she ended up doing something with lettuce. She ended up doing something because she's she do magic. So if you want to say she do magic, that's what this is about. This woman right here thought they was witches. So she put something in lettuce because she couldn't find his penis. She ate it, but she put his pieces back together. She had Anubis put his pieces back together. The only thing they couldn't find was that part. So she put his stuff in, somehow she was able to get his stuff and put it in lettuce. I don't know what the lettuce got to do with it, and she ate it. This is what this was reminding me of. So Set is the one that infiltrated. This is that story. Loss, grief, depression, stability. They lost their stability by accepting this fishy offer from this. They was actually the damn devil. 4 of Cups, regret. There you go, standing there. So they got their next upcoming. So that's child. What? Set ended up wanting to go on their side or something. The king brought them the offer because he infiltrated and got given and receiving. Child, what the fuck? He ended up becoming the pharaoh. On the other side, though, Ace of Pentacles. Child, this is the story I picked up. That's that story. I just picked up the Isis story with Osiris. And so you might be connected to this. Your bloodline, and there's a backstory to it, though. It's more to it. The reason why they did this is because even on the gods of Egypt, they ain't show the whole story of the shit. The reason why they did this is because they thought your bloodline was witches and warlocks. And you see how she went and found all his body parts, put it together, and then the only piece that she couldn't find is the thing, but she was able to somehow get his fluids, put it in lettuce and eat it. So that would be some type of magic. But it wasn't a magic with the C, it was a magic with the K. So this y'all part of this. Somebody out here is a part of Set went to the other side. His brother went to the other side. So what was the point of doing all that, taking him out if you just because your dad, so the dad ended up giving him the offer of basically you working for the other side. If you went and took your own brother out and other people out in his camp, that's supposed to be your camp, then you work for the other side. That's why he got the offer. You become the next pharaoh over there. You're the next pharaoh over there. Look at him with the red on, though. So he wanted to bring this union together. He didn't want his brother to do it. It's like Cain and Abel. It's just, I keep telling you, they get them stories from ancient Kemet. Cain and Abel, Set, okay, and Osiris. That's the same thing Set did to Osiris. Took him out because he got jealous of his brother who was about to become a pharaoh. So all these people, these are all these Kemet. You got Osiris, you got Anubis out here, Nephesis. That's what I'm getting. I don't see Isis. She foretold this though. She said, "Do not." The lady that read the ruins or whatever, she said, "Do not. I see this in the stars in the future. They're gonna take out our pharaoh. We're gonna have a great fall. Don't even." And she did it anyway. And they came and infiltrated. That's Set. Set did that shit. Set infiltrated on this feast. Perfect plan to take their pharaoh out, to take Osiris out. Yup. That's Set. Set, ready to go. He was ready. Came, brought him over there on the boat, sneaky. Snuck his ass over there. Look. Ain't that Horus? Took his ass on over there, snuck over there. Look. Didn't even know people was being taken out. They were so busy, loud with the music, feasting. He was busy over there taking people out. Child. So you're part of this bloodline. You might, if you might get a remembrance of something, flashback, something, or somebody Kundalini awakening. You're gonna have a Kundalini awakening. You could have been a part of this group over here. Your auntie, your great grandmother could be this jealous ass wench right here, and probably got cursed by Mayat, because Mayat did come out here. So Mayat is a part of, balance, judgment. It's like, yeah. So these two people was judged for this. Even though this man didn't set the shit up. These are the two people I saw in the beginning with Anubis. They brought disgrace upon that land. So those are the two people. When I first saw Anubis, child, they done messed up. These are the two people that went on a judgment. Child. So you could be part of this blue team, red team, but the blue team, what I'm seeing, got cursed because of what Set did. Look, charge! He went in there like taking people out, sneaky. He was doing this shit sneaky, about 5 people, and the upcoming pharaoh, which was probably Osiris. So got cursed and brought a disgrace on this land right here. So stability, like, child, this lady told her not to send this message. Don't send this message over there. Just leave it as it is. I guess they wanted to keep fighting the battle. If they would have kept fighting the battle, they wouldn't have lost Osiris. You get what I'm saying? Like, child. So somebody is a part of Sekhmet, Osiris. I mean, what side you on? I don't know. Maybe that's a curse you need to break. Maybe you have this go on a lot. People coming in, setting you up. Battle, a long battle. You're supposed to keep battling. That's basically what it is. When intuition, when somebody tell you something, listen to your intuition. Just leave it where it's at. You gotta, keep fighting. That's what it is. That's what I'm getting out of that. Like, if you get a reading or something, and something tell you that's like, you just keep fighting. Don't let nobody You know, don't try to be a peacemaker with their asses. Let them sit where they sit at. Let them sit where it's going to work itself out. That's basically what I'm getting out of that. Because this happened before. You let somebody or your family let somebody, maybe that's what they're telling you. I told them not to send that message. We don't want to, you know, colonize with them. Let them stay over there in Lower Egypt. We stay up here in Higher Egypt. Let them do what they do. We do what we do. We don't want to segregate with them, just like MLK. You know, just leave it. Where's that? It's going to work itself out. That's what I'm getting. Everything in due time will work itself out. We didn't even have to do all that. Divine going to work it out. If you believe Divine going to work something out, he always going to work something out in due time. Just go through the battle, basically. He going to work it out in due time. But the man didn't know, though, that's what he had a jealous ass, demonic ass wife. But you sitting over there calling them two women witches. But really, you sitting right next to the damn devil that does stuff behind your back. Send somebody in to infiltrate on other people. You know, you're not even watching who you married next to you. I thought the woman is supposed to be intuition and the man's supposed to be wisdom. So you should have known who you married. You married, it's a snake and a devil on there. On that Wheel of Fortune. So you married a snake devil. Like, what the hell? You wasn't even keeping attention on her. Like, keeping her in check. Like, it is what I say, you know. So she calling the shots basically behind your back. Child, this goes on and on and on. History always repeats itself. You always got a jealous ass, lying ass, you know, witchful. You really the damn witch and the snake. But you out here calling everybody else a witch and a snake. You always got to infiltrate. Child, I ain't even getting into it. Y'all, you could be connected to either side. You wouldn't know. But I just told you. It's like, men, you need to be careful who you marry now. You could be marrying a snake and the devil together, a shapeshifter, along with, if she can't listen to your wisdom, when you tell her, look, I'm about to make peace with these people, and that's the final say, and then she goes behind your back and do shit that you asked her not to do, she's supposed to be using her intuition, no matter if she jealous of somebody or not, you need to let that bitch go. That's plain and simple. She can't even listen to wisdom. You got somebody you're about wisdom. She can't even listen to wisdom. That's weird. Like, I am done. It's like history. That's why history keep every cycle, every generation keep repeating itself. Every bloodline. It's the same shit. Just different day. You know, if you really look at it, like, and you want to go, I went all the way back. So they're going to tell you a cycle that keep repeating itself. And that's why you got to break the cycle. When you get married or you with, you know, a group or y'all flourishing, the infiltration is just like hard. You got to be careful who you invite in your camp. You got to be careful of that shit. You got to listen to wisdom. I mean, wisdom and intuition. The woman's intuition, the man is wisdom. If they don't listen, they got to go. You don't give somebody, look, fuck that 3 strikes you out. The first time you don't listen, you the fuck out of here. I'm not going to give you time to make up another plan or a plot. You got to go. Y'all pharaohs and goddesses out here, kings and queens or whatever you want to call yourself, and you keep letting people infiltrate over and over again. Every lifetime. Y'all keep letting them do this shit. y'all keep letting them do this shit. That's crazy. Y'all keep letting these people do this shit over and over again. You're off my channel. Because we know that's that hating ass chick right there making up new. Mm-hmm. Risings. That's that chick coming on here, infiltrating, spelling out words how retarded you are. You gotta Spell out words. That's how retarded you are. I know that's right, bitch. Retard. And I don't like calling people retard on my channel, but that's a retard. Who in the hell gotta come on here and spell out words? And I ain't even giving you my energy. I'm about to party. I'm about to go listen to my music, listen to some slow jams, clean up a little bit, and go enjoy myself. And if you got a problem with it, I don't know what to tell you. You need to go enjoy yourself. Ciao. For all the rest of y'all, salute to the guys and the goddesses out here. I really enjoy y'all. I'll see y'all soon to give y'all a collector's read and all that other stuff. Goddess reads. I got to do the goddess reads, and very soon. But until then, y'all have a good night rest. Don't let this anxiety, fear, stress, worry you. That ain't got nothing to do. That energy ain't got nothing to do with you. Ta-ta.